Hey guys, Barrett is here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. We're back in our little lava drop cooling room, I guess. So I kind of screwed up while recording the last episode, last block of episodes. I didn't keep track of how much space I had on my SSD, and it filled up after half an hour. So the last video I think ended with me about to go look through the Tinker's Construct book, Materials and New, and yeah, there was another hour of footage where we came back from that. We built a bunch of tools. We also built this slime sling and slime boots, and actually went for an expedition over that way to those death markers to check out the temple over there. So I guess the short story for that is we got to the temple, we almost died fighting off skeletons and creepers. While we were fighting in the temple, something set off the traps down below and blew up all the chests before we even got to see them. We managed to block off the walls and get out of there, but in the process of escaping from there we got mobbed by husks because it was after dark and died. I then ran out there again, just sprinted straight back over there. There was a bunch of husks still around our corpse, so I tried to kite them around for a bit and fight them off, and got blindsided by another husk and died again. It was an ordeal. I then spent a bunch of time making up this set of bronze armor, and making up a second sword, the backup barrow sword, so we'll go through them soon. Went out there, got all my stuff, and immediately used the sling to get back. And then finished up the recording and realized that it had not been recording for the last hour, and all of that footage was gone. So yeah, that was pretty depressing. So I'm actually recording this the same day I recorded the last episode. Just a couple of hours later, I got that one edited, cleaned out the SSD, and I'm now recording. I'm going to be recording at 30 FPS instead of 60. I was trying out 60, 1080p 60 FPS just to see how it worked, and how my system handled it and everything. It seemed to handle it all right, but I don't know. The file size seems to be playing with my SSD isn't big enough to handle more than like a session or two of 60 FPS recordings. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at 30. We should get a nice solid 30 FPS. My computer can handle that easy. According to Fraps, we're just sitting on 60 FPS now, so I guess it's doubling because that's what Fraps does. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So the files will be a little bit smaller and whatever. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I was going to show all of our trips into the temples. I was looking forward to that first one, but yeah, the end of the story is we didn't get any loot from it anyway, so does it really count? But anyway, let me see. So yeah, we ended up building a bunch of stuff. We got this bronze armor. So we got the sifting, the heavy oak sieve done. We got that built. That part got recorded. Everything after that didn't. So I ended up crushing up a bunch of cobblestone, just sieving a bunch of gravel, getting a heap of broken ores, a few more diamonds and emeralds and stuff, using that to make this bronze armor. Before we did that, we made the slime sling and the slime boots, so we'll go out and show that off soon. We'll probably wait till morning. So it's quite good if you're on the move. It's just the only reason I died out there was because I let the husks build up around the temple, and then I couldn't get out. Just poor play on my part, really. So the server isn't this world isn't set to hardcore. Like it's hardcore difficulty or hard difficulty, but it's not hardcore lives mode. So I was considering setting it to that, but I don't think I'm going to, just because it's been a while since I played Minecraft, and I'm not really confident enough in my abilities and willing to risk losing the world partway through. I'd rather just play through this pack and see how we go. So yeah. Just thinking, what else do we do? So the tools, okay. Tinker's tools. I spent a bunch of time going through all the different traits that you can get from the different materials. Let's see what the page of the book is on. So yeah, like wood tools have ecological, so they regenerate slightly. Cactus has prickly, so it deals a little bit more damage, that sort of stuff. And we went through and we decided to make a sword out of cactus sword blade, flint wide guard, and a bone tool rod. And then for our just general tools, we did wooden tool rods, bone tool heads, and slime bindings, because they give us a huge amount of durability. Huge amount compared to everything else. And that's really good. And like wood for ecological, so they'll repair, and bone just because bone was the best durability we can use at the moment. We also made a bow, which has bone, bow limb, and just regular string, and arrows for that have flint arrowheads, bone shaft, and leaf fletching. So the nice thing is it has this splitting trait. So the splitting trait means that I think it means each arrow has a chance to split into 2 arrows, and I think the splintering trait on the bow itself also has a chance to split arrows. So hopefully that means we're going to get a lot of multiple arrow shots out of this. It does only have, I think, 25 ammo and no regeneration on it, so we might end up changing it at some point. We might try swapping to like a bone arrowhead and a wooden fletching so that we get regeneration on it. But we'll see how we go. By the time we want to upgrade it, we might have something better anyway. Okay, so I'm going to put my slime boots on. I think it's still night time. Yes, it's almost morning. And the temperature's actually shot up already. So what we might do is, I do want to just go for a quick jump out and show you guys the slime sling, because it's really cool. I didn't know how it worked and almost dunked myself into the all the husks outside the wall, but luckily I didn't die there. 11:11. All right, so that's the best temperature we can get. Let's just let's sleep through the night just in case. Just do a quick sleep. There we go. And all right, so it even says in the slime sling to use slime boots if you value your life. So slime boots, I found, seem to give us immunity to fall damage. And it looks like they don't even take durability damage when they do that. So they don't just stop fall damage, they actually make you bounce, which is kind of cool. I also found that if you are bouncing and you hold shift, it stops the bounce, but you take a little bit of damage. So I won't demonstrate that, because then we'll have to go find some more food. But don't really want to bounce out there with that creeper. We could bounce over to the temple again. So, you know, there is another temple out that way, I think. So let's bounce that way. So if we right click with the sling, oop, there we go. We're off. We just bounce and bounce and bounce. So we covered a pretty big distance just from one sling. The only problem is you face away from the direction you launch, so it's kind of difficult to get an accurate jump. Alright, we're gonna try this, but let's see. If we were quick getting over here and quick getting inside, we might be lucky. I did bring some blocks, so let's lock you, and you up. Okay, this has gone way better than last time. So last time we entered from one of the upper bits. Oh no. Oh, he didn't set that off. Oh, thank goodness. So because we used slime in this, it has the slimy trait. And that means it sometimes spawns a slime, which isn't the best. What I'm going to do is hit F7 to get the light level. I'm just going to make sure everything up here is lit, because I don't want any nasty surprises. I've died enough, thank you. So yeah, the last temple, before I even got into this room to start digging down, something must have spawned down here and stood on the pressure plate, because it just all went up. And alright, biome crystal, lost capacitor, capacitor of holding, and some bees. Alright, so let's go like that. Diamond horse armor, more bees, something wonderful. What mod is this? Ender-IO. By the power of Enderskull, I have the enhanced insatiable good hot enhanced smelting premium clean cut enhanced capacitor. Wow. Okay, sure. This is some interesting stuff. Bee, bunch of ash. No! Oh, the chests were trapped as well. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that is really bad. Oh, that is the worst. I should have known. Of course the chests were trapped. Of course they were. Damn it. Alright. Alright, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Okay, I also accidentally made 63 flint wide guards because I'm a genius. Alright, I'm going to make some shears. I'm going to get another slime sling and slime boots. And if we leave it long enough, anything that did spawn over there should despawn. And we can use the slime sling and the boots to get down there. We'll have to take a pickaxe too, but we should have just a stone one, that'll be fine. I should have known. I should have known. Of course they'd be trapped. Of course, this mod is evil. This whole pack is evil. Alright. I'll collect some slime and I'll be back.